To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He fumbled the football. The Niners have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down, forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Second and 7. He'll look to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone...
Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Man in motion here is Jennings. On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. 3rd down coming up.
Ready. Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Purdy going to give this to Garenda. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Third and 6. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Udi's kick is good. And the Niners will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he nearly got the 1st down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1. One more time, it's Garenda. He's going to have a Niners 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got his man, it's Ogletree. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, check that.
Once again, it's Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Craplow 80. Eagles, 60, Cup 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is caught. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Working free downfield, it is Williams. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
2nd down and 8.
19
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, on that 3rd and real long, he might not pick up the first down, although it looked for a minute like he was, Mike. That is a heck of a run. I've had a coach tell us those 3rd and long pickups, that's just like adding that yardage to the punt.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
1st and 10. Purdy gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, halftime here, it's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top. as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Check, Panther.
On the handoff, it's Garenda. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Daniil Hunter with the stop. They face second down and 7.
79 Broncos. Check go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Purdy on first down. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here comes Garenda. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
70 range.
Third down. Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score again. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run the toss with Walker. And he'll get this up to the 44. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle. In motion comes Andrews. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Let's go. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
On 2nd down, Walker. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Here now, 3rd and 5.
19, Lion. Here we go, here we go.
So,
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score.
On the set.
3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. Hook.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 37-yard line.
60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. 1st down as they do it on the ground. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Garendo. He finds some room across the 25. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's dropped off for Walker. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.